Today, I'm remaking the LEGO Animal Crossing Dodo Airlines set to be as game accurate as possible, because the official one looks bad. And this build will be the start of a giant Animal Crossing island.
And yeah, it's gonna be huge.
And expensive, so please like the video. Also, thanks to our first member for supporting our channel. The set comes with 2 characters, an airplane to transport Tom Nook's prisoners, and of course, Dodo Airlines. We'll start by remodeling the airplane, the worst part of the set if you ask me. I know it's a set for ages 6+, but as someone who's played Animal Crossing New Horizons for over 600 hours, and to keep my sanity, I need it to look almost exactly the same as in-game. I'm going with an orange color scheme instead of boring old blue because my island's airport was orange, and it reminds me of the LEGO City Coast Guard sets. The airplane feet are too fidgety to work with, so I'll move on to the body and attach it afterwards. I had a lot of fun finding interesting ways to use brackets for this part of the build. They have to be one of the most versatile bricks, and bring so much more shape to the plane. One of my favorite parts of building something like this is incorporating the printed pieces from the set into the custom model. It just makes it look so official. One detail the airplane from the set is completely missing is this air intake thingy. Now I can cover up the sides with these panels and add a propeller to make it look even more like an airplane. Sadly, minifigures won't be able to fit in it, which is certainly a downside to this design, but do you really think they can fit into this one either? It kinda just makes it more accurate when you think about it. I can now complete the plane by attaching the feet. Now that really looks like an airplane, especially compared to the other one.
This is gonna look so good next to the new airport.
Which is what we're building now. The base is 1 1/4 base plates. I like to use the gross colored plates I never use for the inner places of the build that won't be seen. I'm also using 2 shades of blue to simulate water depth. And that's the base of our airport. I'll now start on the rocks, a small sliver of grass, and the tiniest snippets of beach on the 2 sides. They're literally so minuscule, you barely notice they're there. But that's just what makes them so nice. It's the little things, you know? I've got 500 tiles to lay down for the water, but before I do, I'll prepare the plates for the stilts and other details on the water. Alright, it's tiling time. There's no avoiding it. It's fun for you to watch, but not for me to edit. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. And number 481. With that done, we can finally give this flat world some texture. But I won't bore you with the rock work, cause who cares about geology when you've got a cool building technique? I used a bunch of headlight bricks, alternating them to make half-plate indentations, which produces such a satisfying looking staircase for the dock. It's also completely legal and doesn't put stress on the bricks. Now to add a bit of green to the mix and the start of a path. Let me know if you like the piece I used for this fish shadow. Anyways, we can move on to the foundations for the dock now with these nice pillars, and I also wanted to add the detail of waves crashing on the sides using these transparent tiles. As usual, I'll use some of these disgusting colored plates in the middle that I'll then cover up with these brackets, which I'll use to give the dock a more unique shape. I'll also fill the inside with tiles in a wood plank pattern, which just looks so nice and clean. I'm ultimately going for a studless look for the pier because it gives it a really polished finish. This is the technique I used for the railing. However, I'm not sure if I should use some sort of rope piece instead. What do you think? This small dock on the side is one of my favorite parts because of the angled ramp that connects it to the main structure. And now it's finally time to start on the actual Dodo Airlines building, which also uses the orange color scheme of the airplane. It's also almost entirely made of 1x1s. Even the tiled floor is made of 1x1s. The inside is made to be a miniature version of the in-game interior, which includes the mail stand, front counter and gate, and a plant. Once we close that off, I'll prepare the connections for the roof. Oops, just shows how unstable this is. I'm doing something interesting with the placement of the roof, so that it sticks out just less than a brick on all sides of the building. I also made sure to include this random circle thing on the side, the sign, and the lights that were completely left out of the set. Now that the roof is placed, it's time for the final part, which is the lookout tower. Oops, I can't forget the flag, and let me know if you like the bush design. The tower uses these upside down windshield elements LEGO doesn't make anymore for some reason. And with the tower built, that is the detailed Dodo Airlines module officially completed, with the pier, airplane, and other game-accurate details. As a major perfectionist and Animal Crossing fan, this really is a breath of fresh air. Let me know if I missed any details, and don't forget to subscribe for future LEGO Animal Crossing Island updates. Alright, that's all.